G'day guys, unknown prophet Fred Watkins coming on with a word from the Father. First, I'd like to apologize for not being on last night. I'm doing this on Friday, so last night was Thursday night, which would have been the live. But we had a slight malfunction of utility lines here at the house, and there has been a mass confusion of trying to get things done, and a lot of noise and a lot of cutting and a lot of blowing, and my voice is reacting because of the antiseptic deodorant spray, whatever else is being used, and it has taken a toll on me, but I'm still here. However, it has been confusion, and it was impossible to put together a teaching for Thursday night. I apologize, but there's not anything we could help. So, that being said, I'm coming to you now with a word that I received actually yesterday, the 22nd. The 22nd of May, 2025. And I'm bringing it to you on the 24th of May, 2025. I titled it My Fruit Trees. As I sat waiting on the Father, a vision of a fruit tree came into view. It was an apple tree, and it was loaded with fruit. That faded and it reappeared, but most all of the fruit, the apples, were on the ground and were rotting. There were only a few still on the tree. As that vision faded and another came, it became a tree that the leaves were beginning to fall from, and there was rain and wind beating on the branches, and before long, all of the leaves were gone. It was just a tree with bare branches. I continued to watch, and that tree began to bud as though spring had come. And the leaves filled out, and it began to put forth blossoms until it was in full bloom. The blossoms began to form fruit until the tree was full of fruit. This time, however, there were people with ladders and baskets picking the fruit. It was being taken to a shipping facility and sent out to the stores around the country to be purchased and used for the benefit of many people. The vision ended. So I said, Father, would you explain? He said, Son, my word says, you shall know them by their fruit. My people and all people shall be known by their fruit, even those who do not walk with me. Their fruit will either be good fruit, which will bless others, or it will be fruit that is not good, and it will cause many to suffer and be hurt in their lives. Anyone will be able to look at the fruit of the tree that it is producing and know whether it's good or bad. We speak now of my people. I have shown you a good tree in this vision. It is full of fruit because the tree is good. However, the fruit is doing no one any good because it's not being received by anyone. It is simply falling off of the tree and lying rotting on the ground. This is a picture of many of my people whom I have given abilities to, who are not using them for the good of others. Some just don't believe they are good enough to be used by me. Some simply are afraid to trust me to strengthen them to do what I've called them to do. Some have started to reach others and have been stopped by the lies of the enemy. And thus their fruit became unused and also lies rotting on the ground, when there are people who are hungry for the fruit that they have. There are many reasons that my people come up with that will cause them not to send forth their fruit, and it lies unused, as an apple would lie on the ground and rot away to nothing. Those who fit this category will see the fall come, and they will lose their leaves and become like dead branches. They sit in my churches. They sat in my churches and were full of life and vibrant in their walk with me. But as they walked life and were diverted from producing fruit and helping others, they began to lose their spiritual life and become simply dead or bare branches of the tree. But there is the next spring. And that is where I am moving many of my people into in this day. Even though they have stood for a while and feel they haven't produced fruit that has been a blessing to anyone else, spring is here. And they will have another chance to bud and begin to bring forth leaves and blossoms. They will have this time to sense that spring is near and that it is a new time to begin to produce fruit. And once more to be a tree that will be a blessing to others. If my people will listen to me and watch where I am guiding them, they will produce fruit that is beautiful. And is desired by those who have none and are seeking it. Remember that there are those who have no fruit and they're seeking it. Many have seen my fruit that I bring forth in my people, and they are desiring to taste it and find out how good it is. For those who will listen and watch, I will develop a means of picking your fruit and moving it to those who are desiring it. That is not your job. That is mine. Your job is to be the tree that I have created you to be and produce the fruit that I have created you to produce. And then allow me to show you how to distribute it. You may be a tree that produces much fruit to be desired by many. You may be a tree that produces some fruit that will feed some people. You may be a tree that produces only a single fruit in its lifetime. But know this: if you produce that which I have designed for you, whether it be much fruit or single fruit, you will receive my praise and well done when you come home to me. You will stand before me, and I will celebrate your presence. I will also tell you this: there are many who do not think that any of their fruit has helped anyone. You don't know those that have gone by and picked fruit from your tree without you knowing it, and it has nourished them. Those who walk with me and have come to the salvation through my Son are my trees. If you learn of me and my word, you are like a tree that is cultivated and fertilized and will produce good fruit. If you come and yet do nothing to be cultivated and fertilized, you're still my trees. But you will never achieve your potential. So come now, you who are strong and bearing good fruit, and let me help you distribute it. Come now, you who are not standing strong, and begin to be worked, cultivated, and fertilized, and I will cause you to produce good fruit as well, not the imperfect fruit that you have been producing. There are those who have gotten some nourishment from it, but you are capable of producing fruit that is so much better. That, my friends, is the word that God has given me for you guys today. And probably for me as well. I gain and glean from every word he sends forth to you. I am the benefactor of it, no matter what it says. So God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And provided I still have a house next week, I will be back on with you on Wednesday. And we do look to do a Thursday night live, and we will take communion, God willing, creek don't rise, and my house doesn't crumble. Okay, God bless you guys.